Good day, RGV. Today on Vida, there's a lot to uncover. We're going to talk about a new survey that shows many Americans as being willing to give up two of their favorite things for a certain food. Plus, we've got an all-new fun fact segment about that favorite food. There's a lot to unpack, so don't go anywhere. Vida starts right now. Hi there, and thanks again for joining us today. I'm your host, Danielle Banda. So we're starting off today's show with a couple questions, okay? First up, do you like coffee? The warmth, the energy, the taste. Second, do you like social media, the news, the entertainment, the connection? Third, do you like tacos? And if you do, just how much? I know, what's with all the questions, right? Well, it turns out that there's a new survey that found Americans are willing to give up both coffee and social media, all for the chance to eat free tacos for an entire year. That's right, while we love many things, like our cup of joe and our social networking apps, it turns out we'd be willing to give it up for our favorite meal. And this is super interesting because coffee and social media are both such a big part of most people's daily lives. So we decided to look further into this study to learn more.
Hi everyone, I'm Julie Gould. I'm marketing director at B&G Foods, and I'm excited to talk to you about Ortega tacos. Ortega's always looking to be at the front in innovation and keeping our pulse on what's happening, not just in the Mexican category, but with food in general. And so recently we were seeing a big trend in mini food, and we really were excited to bring that to the Mexican category, which is what inspired us to launch our Ortega mini taco slider shells, which is all the great flavor from our yellow corn shells, but in a smaller format, which is great because not only does it allow consumers to explore different flavors, you can have even more tacos at dinner time, but also gives permission to enjoy them for appetizers or snacks and just all different flavor exploration with our new mini slider shells. Yeah, Mexican cuisine is now the #1 preferred international cuisine in America, which is so exciting. Great time, for Ortega, inspiration comes from everywhere. And one of the areas we love to get flavor inspiration is food trucks. And so we're excited to launch our street taco line inspired by food truck flavors. So we have 3 different flavored of seasoning blends. We partnered with Crock-Pot to bring barbacoa, al pastor, and carnitas flavors right to your home. And we also paired it with a sauce line too, our street taco sauce line. So flavors like asada, which is the chipotle tomato jalapeno flavor, mojo, which is chili lime, and tinga, which is 3 chilies and garlic flavor. All of them, we've taken care of all the hard work getting the flavors together to make it easy for you to bring those taco truck flavors home to your dinner table for taco night. Yeah, so in celebration of Cinco de Mayo, we really wanted to reach out to Americans and see where their interests are in tacos and kind of hear what they're interested in for the area, for the segment. So some exciting things in there, some surprises, some not.
If Ortega's new year of free tacos sweepstakes sounds good to you, then feel free to check out their website for info on how to apply. We wish you the best of luck. If we're so willing to give up coffee and social media for tacos, though, I wonder what else might we be willing to give up for them? But even more importantly, why are they so good? And why do we love them so much? I'm honestly not sure, but in our search for answers to these questions, we did learn a few interesting things. According to twistedtaco.com, apparently tacos have been around for quite a while. The site says that some researchers even believe that the taco was invented between 1000 and 500 BC, and that the world the word originated from Mexican silver miners who were around in the 18th century. It was so new at the time, though, that many described them not as tacos, but as thin sheets of paper with flavor. So interesting. And I guess some really good tacos might be a bit too pricey for most of us. The site says that there was one in Las Vegas that actually was on sale for, get this, $25,000. It makes you wonder why, right? Well, the site outlines that it was infused with gold, and you could only order it if you were a member of the resort and if you were staying in the hotel's presidential suite. All right then. But that's not all for taco history. Apparently, the world's largest taco was actually pretty big. Okay, the site says that there was one created over in Mexico back in 2011, and it was 246 feet long. I mean, it was so big that it stretched throughout an entire city block, and it was filled with pulled pork that'll last you for days. This is certainly an accomplishment for the creator of that taco, as well as recorded stories for tacos in general go. But if you'd like to take part in the celebration of this delicious food group, then you can. Not only every day, but especially on October the 4th of every year, because that's the day officially declared as National Taco Day. So be sure to mark your calendars now. And if you've ever wondered what the word taco means, well, apparently it comes from the phrase light lunch. The site says that while tacos can be filling depending on what's inside, it was initially meant to be something light to hold a person over to dinner. But if you do have a full taco, that could have almost anything in it, of course. I mean, it outlines that you can fill your taco with chicken, fish, veggies, and even unique things like fried grasshoppers. And tacos are so diverse, also because you can eat them almost anywhere. I mean, they're not that hard to pack. Plus, they can be eaten really at any time of day, not just at lunchtime. The site says that they can serve as a snack and that many people love to have them even after dinner when your previous meal didn't quite satisfy you, for the nighttime food cravings. So you'll want to, have something light but warm and filling, and that's a taco. The site also outlines that the first ever food truck in food truck history was created with the taco in mind. Apparently, it was opened up outside of a Los Angeles diner in 1974, and it was such a success throughout the years that the owner now has a chain of restaurants from it. It's called King Taco. So many people love tacos so much that they're kind of deemed as out of this world. The reason I say that is because the site also tells us that astronauts have literally eaten tacos up in space. It says that the meal is overall a less messy one, and so it's perfect for zero gravity eating situations. And if that doesn't convince you that tacos are one of America's favorite food groups, then maybe this will. You know how we love our TV here in the United States, right? Well, the site outlines that apparently tacos have gotten their own TV show. It says that Taco Chronicles is a show that you can catch on your Netflix stream, and it's all about tacos. So definitely give it a watch if you haven't already. And if you're thinking talking about tacos maybe made you hungry, well, no worries. We're going to go ahead and give you a little bit of a sec to grab your lunch as we take a commercial break/weather break. But don't go anywhere, because Valley Por Vida is going to be right back. And we'll be talking about how we can save money when it comes to lowering that electricity bill. Anything helps, right? And we're going to give you all the info plus some more fun when we return.